chocolate. That's all I have to say to get your attention, right? You know, there's just something about chocolate that appeals to all of our senses. And the news about chocolate is interesting also. It's good news because dark chocolate, according to experts, has those antioxidants that are really quite healthy for you. And some of those same experts say that people who indulge in chocolate regularly may actually weigh less than our counterparts who abstain. And that's good news for you here at Food Channel because we have some great chocolate recipes that are sure to curb that chocolate craving, really impress your family and friends, and it may not make you healthier, but we guarantee it will make you happier. When it comes to chocolate, when sweet meets salty, magical things happen. Here's one of my favorite recipes for dark chocolate caramel almond candy with a sprinkling of sea salt. I'm going to start the candy by melting 1 cup of butter in a saucepan along with 2 cups of brown sugar. Now, if you're using a candy thermometer, you're going to want to bring this up to about 240 degrees, which is a soft ball temperature. And you need to keep stirring at the boiling point for 10 minutes. I like to use a silicone spatula because it really gets up under the candy nicely. Again, bring it to a boil for 10 minutes. If you want, at about 8 minutes, you can do the cold water test, where you put a drop of this mixture into a cup of cold water. If it immediately ribbons and will form into a soft ball, it's done. Now start with a rimmed baking sheet and make sure you butter your parchment really well. Now it's time to spread the nuts all over the top of the parchment. You can use regular almonds if you like. You could use smoked almonds. That's fantastic. But I always use salted because the sweet and the salty dynamic together is just fantastic. Now it's time to add the fruit. I'm using fresh whole blackberries. If you're going to eat this candy in a hurry, in my opinion, fresh is best because of the juicy texture of the berries makes it so good, but you could always use dried fruit if you prefer. Things like apricots, strawberries, cherries, whatever you would like. Now it's time to add the caramelized sugar. And what you want to do is spread this right over the top of the nuts and the berries in a ribbon fashion so it will fill in. Go to one end and then repeat the process back the other direction so it will cover all of the nuts and the berries. It will adhere them all together. And here's where your spatula comes in real handy. All right, layer that on just like that. Perfect. If you need to sort of settle it down a little bit, feel free to. It doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to taste good. We've melted our chocolate chips. Same thing. Layer it on in sort of a ribbon fashion, just like this, over the top. The hardest part is waiting for it to cool because I want to eat it right now. Look at that dark chocolate. All right, here we go. Now you've got your chocolate spread out. If you need to spread it down a little bit, feel free to. And I like to sprinkle the top with a little bit of sea salt to really enhance the flavor of the sweet and the salty together. Now just wait for it to cool, break it up, and you're good to go. We all know chocolate's good in oh so many ways, and that's probably why it keeps ranking very high when we look at foods that are on trend. At Food Channel, we're keeping up with the latest dessert trends, and chocolate is popping up everywhere. Take a look.
Here's a quick look at the latest trends in one of our favorite flavors, chocolate. Craft chocolates. You can make your own at home, as fancy or as simple as you please. We've all learned about Nutella's chocolate and hazelnut yumminess, but now Jif has a mocha cappuccino. Spreadable chocolate is, well, spreading. We're moving from Mexican chilies and candy bars to wonton wrappers filled with chocolate. Expect to see more ethnic flavors in and around chocolate. Chocolate's not just for the dessert cart anymore. Think about biscuits and chocolate gravy for breakfast or mole sauce over a slow-cooked pork for dinner. We think we'll see chocolate included in more and more menu items. We've had enough of death by chocolate. If we can garner a few health benefits and eat chocolate at the same time, we're all about it. The trend here is in finding new ways to present chocolate as healthy, like mixed into a bowl of oatmeal. Don't laugh until you've tried it. That's just a taste of chocolate. If you're craving more of our trends, go to foodchannel.com. You can see the whole list of our top 10 chocolate trends and find some terrific new recipes to go along with each one.
Find out more about food trends along with some great chocolate recipes at foodchannel.com. I'm Joy for the Food Channel, and if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go eat healthy.